Y'all, I had to share this with you all because when I came across this video of this young lady here going off, I said, finally, okay, we are starting to see so many more women out there become very bold and very open and honest about what is at play. And I have to take my hat off to you all and salute you ladies out there because I already know that it is a tough position to take. You're going to get scrutinized. You're going to get picked apart. You're going to be called a hater. You're going to be called somebody that is male identified, a pick me, whatever. And so I know how tough it can be to take a stance that is a righteous stance that, again, would more than likely go against the quote unquote sisterhood and having to kind of stand on your own. And so I want you young ladies out there to understand that I am standing with you and I support you and I absolutely respect what you are trying to do. All that I hope is that it's not falling on deaf ears and the other young ladies out there can take heed to what we're trying to do and do things differently because we already know what is waiting on the other side when it comes to whole culture, when it comes to wanting to be, a part of this whole fake luxury lifestyle and trying to play on men and do all of these really silly, ridiculous things that will feed into the illusion of you being a boss chick or you being a well put up woman and so on and so forth. It comes with a lot of dark sides to it that nobody likes to explore because they don't want to step on the toes of the quote unquote sisterhood. But let's get into it, you all. Shout out to Chrissy. I will put the name of her channel on the screen. It is escaping me right now, but I believe it's called Chrissy Comments, something like that. But salute to her. Y'all go and feel free to check out her entire video in its full form. But I just decided to piece together some of the clips that she had in her video discussing this topic at hand and really breaking it down further. Okay. But again, y'all get the likes up. And let's listen to what Chrissy has to say about the whole hold out lifestyle because she is shaming y'all. All right. Chrissy is bringing back shame. And I am so proud of my little sis. Or maybe she's my big sis. I don't know. But she looks pretty young and youthful. We could even be the same age sis. I don't know. But nevertheless, that's my good sis from now on. And we want to break it down.
So apparently being a 304 is now a new vlog trend on TikTok. The girls are cashing in. They're showing this wonderful lifestyle of eating crab legs and throwing money in the ATM. So let's take a look.
Okay, let's see what this is. It says, me drunk, eating crab legs, getting paid bands for doing nothing, getting paid off your ex-husband when I tell you I love my life. So this basic chick here eating cheap ass crab legs is out here bragging and boasting about how she's able to live a luxury life and a good life off of somebody's ex-husband that pretty much is out here just slanging peen on her and dogging her out and slutting her out. Like she's making it seem like that is the luxury life to live and she don't have to do anything to get that. A crab leg. Are y'all serious? Honestly, I want to know, are you whole serious? Are y'all really out here bragging and boasting about having to be put into a pretzel position for a crab leg? Yeah, because I let your ex-husband all skeet on me and, he take me out for crab legs. I'm better than you. I'm a bossed up chick. I'm living my best life. I love my life full of cheap crab legs and peen. Girl, gross.
This is tonight, and it's only 8:11. Real hustler, bitch. Keep adding zeros up.
So my number one issue with this whole 304 trend and these girls doing these vlogs, like this vlog lifestyle, is that this is once again marketing to young kids.
I told y'all that I was on, start doing my little 304 content, I guess. So this is the room that I got. I paid like $100 for it. Don't mind my suitcase. It got like a little sofa. I just set up my coloring book and my little, candle. My first night here was $100. My second night here was like $85. I didn't pay a deposit, but they do charge a deposit. You got a full length mirror. Yes, I call it a mirror.
She called it an F mirror. Now, oh my God. Get the lights up for me. We have got to make this widespread so that other young ladies can be aware of the damage and the dead end that they are being led to. Okay, so first things first. The other hoe was out here bragging and boasting about having crab legs that she didn't have to do nothing for besides double hand twist and whatever. But then shortly thereafter, it was a clip of somebody getting a whole bunch of money, I guess, sent to some kind of bank account. I don't know. And I'm going to be honest about it. Only getting a few stacks after having a whole bunch of different men hit it from the back. It's not something that I would be bragging about. I'm just going to be honest about it. You can make a lot more on a damn YouTube video than the money that I've seen you bragging about selling your puss for. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. And it's no shade, no tea. I'm just, look, y'all out here making it seem like, oh yeah, because I'm eating crab legs and y'all see my money going up and it's only 8 o'clock. Ma'am, I've had a YouTube video. This one. I had a singular YouTube video. Get what you just got for having to sell the twat in a day. Yeah, I mean, so it's not really the flex y'all think it is. Then you have this goofy female here showing off a 304 hotel room that's just the cheapest looking I'm trying to watch my language. This is the cheapest looking ish I've ever seen.
And then you got the restroom.
What is this? What is this, ma'am?
Big. I got my soaps and stuff already out.
And we keep saying, oh, what's happening?
Right, Chrissy? Because she's making it seem like this is some luxury stuff. You got a basic futon ass couch. It's junky as hell. I'm just not understanding, Chrissy.
You want my little 304 content, I guess. So this is the room that I got. I paid like $100 for it.
You can't get a better room, ma'am? That's what I'm saying, y'all. These hoes is broke. They're broke. Matter of fact, let's break it down, y'all, because I did do a little bit of research. And y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. So this whole little video clip I'm going to share with y'all as we continue to go into the video, it's pretty much a lot of these 304s making it seem like they're making so much money. They are living such luxury lives and so on and so forth. Yet we can see them eating cheap crab legs and being in bando hotel rooms. Anyway, this is what I came across. I decided to research and see how much do ex-workers really make, right? It says, while platforms like OF highlight high earners, the reality is that the average content creator earns significantly less. One source suggests the average person on OF makes around $200 a month. Can I be honest with y'all? And you know what? I'm gonna try to be transparent with y'all today. All right. Because I really want to help these young ladies out there to understand that you do not have to sell your soul and sell your body and sell your life for a few $100s. Like, that's crazy. No money. You should be looking at yourself like you are priceless. That's first things first. But let me go to one of my least performing videos over on YouTube, right? So this video here, it did not do well. As you all can see, it ranked 10 out of 10, which means that it was the last performing video out of my recent uploads, okay? On that video, I made $124.21 as of today. Now, that video is going to continue to make more and more money. But yeah, that's my worst performing video. And it was only 19 minutes. I didn't have to suck nobody's peen for 19 minutes. I didn't have to get put into a damn pretzel for 19 minutes. I didn't have to sell my damn soul and my integrity for 19 minutes. And I made damn near $200 off of a terrible performing video. We're not even going to get into the ones that do well. You know what I'm saying? So there's alternatives. There's better things to do. Okay, you can move with righteousness and integrity and make what y'all are making, selling y'all's damn coochies for. You know what I'm saying? And it's no shade. It goes on to say this is partly attributed to the platform being oversaturated. So it's too many hoes. Okay, it's too many hoes out here. Like, somebody got to do something that's righteous. Somebody got to do something that's actually productive in the world. Amen. Amen. But let's continue because it's more. All right. And I found this to be very, very eye-opening. It says street-based ex work. Pimps and traffickers may earn substantial income from ex workers, potentially ranging from $5,000 to $32,833 per week. So, the people that are directing traffic, and y'all know we're trying to say we got to watch out for YouTube, the ones who are managing the hoes are making way more money than the other. So, being an O all the way around is just like, why? You're like the runner girl. What? It says they typically employ multiple ex-workers with a high turnover rate. Customers may be charged an average of $150 per hour. And I just showed y'all my YouTube video, the one that did the worst. Okay? And I made damn near that. Like, please. It says customers may be charged an average of $150 per hour. And my video is only 19 minutes. Okay? It says, though prices can vary based on factors like the ex-worker's age and background. However, research suggests that street-based pros, itself may not be particularly profitable for ex-workers. Clearly. Okay. Clearly. Because, ma'am, look at this hotel room. Okay? We can sell y'all broke.
Don't mind my suitcase. Yeah, I like a little sofa. I sit with my coloring book and my little, candle. My first night here was $100. My second night here was like $85. I didn't pay a deposit, but they do charge a deposit.
Ma'am, you just spent all your damn money on the hotel room. Y'all only made $200 a month. Y'all only just made $150 an hour. You wouldn't spent that on a damn broke ass room. Excuse me, y'all. My passion, it stems from just being frustrated and tired of seeing, women subject themselves to this. I know what's waiting on the other side for y'all, and it's not pretty. A lot of y'all end up strung out. A lot of y'all end up passed around. A lot of y'all end up, and I don't like that. I don't like that. And y'all are doing it for crab legs, cheap hotel rooms, and a few $100.
You got a full length mirror. Yes, I call this a full mirror. And then you got the restroom. It's big. I got my soaps and stuff already out.
And we keep saying, oh, what's happened to the youth? The youth, they say, what's happened to the youth? This is what's happening to youth. This shit right here, okay? These girls who had to go into prostitution and sex work they now have a platform, and these platforms allow it to show people how much money they're making in a night by doing some nasty, nasty stuff for some nasty, nasty men under the disguise of clients, under disguise of #304. These girls are subject to some serious, heinous crimes out here that are very real and apparent in today's world.
It says up to 3 in 4 ex-workers report being assaulted at some point in their career. Wow. And let me make it abundantly clear. Even in the article that I put up for you all, it says, while platforms like OF highlight high earners, the reality is that the average content creator earns significantly less. It's the same thing with what we're seeing with those women out there with all of the stacks of money, and they're on this trip and on this cruise and they're on this vacation or whatever the case may be. It's the same thing. They're showing you all the highlight reels. Best believe that is not happening for the average. And it's not even happening to them on average. They're showing you all the nights to where they did win big. But is that happening ongoing? No. Is that on a consistent basis? No. Is that every day? Absolutely not. Which is why they are broke. But let's continue.
So to sit up here and do a luxury escort $2,000 night montage is so misleading to people, so misleading to impressionable young people.
Kids.
That there are no risk involved here. Your life, your physical safety is the biggest risk.
Facts. And I want to take that back. Let's blow this up. Oh my God. And I'm so sorry. But, ma'am, who is this? Life of a young and turned hoe with no pimp. Ma'am, this, you gotta bust it open for who? Old man Larry that's trying to be young still. Like, you can just tell this an old ass man that's trying to be young and hip. And, you know, maybe he had a midlife crisis, or maybe it is somebody's ex-husband, you know, and he's trying to feel alive again. And so he want to trick off on a young hoe. And a lot of y'all cheat, okay? A lot of y'all cheat as hell. But are y'all really bragging and boasting about being with old man, wannabe young Larry? Please. I'm sorry, Chrissy. Continue, sis.
Risk involved here. Your life, your physical safety is the biggest risk.
So I just want to say this. It's nothing wrong with quitting being in a 304 lifestyle because you genuinely passed that. Like, I used to dance in Cleveland. Now I live in Atlanta. I got better opportunities than to just be dancing in Cleveland. But don't you ever quit being a 304, a sugar baby, an escort, selling just because of what other people be saying. Because a lot of these chicks not living that type of life because they don't have the opportunity. These chicks be out here begging. These chicks be out here sleeping with dudes for free, can't get $1. You know what I'm saying? Can't get no money, can't even get Pampers from their own baby dad. So don't like switch up what you doing just because of what they saying, because if these hoes could, they would. They just don't look good enough to attract the type of dudes that be funding that kind of life. I don't care what nobody say. And these dudes is paying for OS and exotic dancers and everything else. So like, don't ever switch up what you're doing just because of what other people be saying, because the real tea is that they be jealous. Don't nobody want to go to work every day. Don't nobody. What?
Don't nobody want to go to work every day. Girl, you got that right. Yeah. And don't nobody want to sell no ass every day either. Stupid.
That part, Chrissy. That part, Chrissy. And let's be very, very abundantly clear as y'all get my likes up. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Gotta let these young ladies know this is not the wave. Okay? She out here talking about, oh yeah, because, you know, they're just jealous. If they could, they would too. It's just that they be hating on us because they ain't got no high value tricks tricking off on them. Man. Ma'am. Look at you. And look at me and Chrissy. And it's no shade, but if you think that me and Chrissy could not get in on the 304 life, please. It's just that some of us, we care about our future. We care about having morals and values. We care about our overall mental health and well-being, our physical health and well-being. It's not about the dollar amount all the time. You know what I'm saying? I really hate that for y'all. I hate that y'all are able to put a price tag on y'all's souls, on y'all's coochie. All right. And a lot of y'all got kids. And so I feel like how Chrissy is looking right now, like, what? How dare you? What you done ass? And I just really hate it. I really do. I really do. But
ass every day either. Stupid.
Oh, thank you. Just stupid. Nobody wants to say their ass every day. Nobody. I don't know about y'all, but you need time to rejuvenate and recuperate. Hey man, rejuvenate and recuperate. I don't have time to be out here busting open for Dustin, then busting it open for Ryan, and then but that's a lot. That's a lot. Okay, I have a whole husband, and look, that be a lot for me. Okay, I have a whole, and that be a lot. One man be a lot for me. So I can just imagine me doing all these tricks and tips and all of that on different pains for $100, and one ain't enough, so I gotta do another man and another man and another man just to make $300, $500. I mean, that's too much work. That is work, sis. That is work, sis. What are you talking about? Oh, don't nobody want to work. Y'all having it in y'all's minds that throwing that ass back is not a job. It's crazy. Y'all having in y'all's minds that slobbing down a whole bunch of different corn on the cobs and eggplants is not a job. It's crazy. Like I said, I got one husband. Okay, one man. And if you're trying to do your job right, that's a lot. Okay? So I can just imagine you having to do all these different ones in one sitting. Like, no. Y'all working way harder and not smarter. You could have got with you a good quality man, settled down with him, and yeah, you only got to do the tips and tricks on him. And guess what? He's going to pay the bills. He going to love you, respect you, honor you. You know, you ain't got to go out here sad like that. $200 a month, y'all? Really? $150 in 1 hour, but you had to do all this smutted out stuff? That's crazy. You can have a whole husband. And what's sad is a lot of y'all won't, because don't no man want to be with no female like this. Get the lights up.
What's up, y'all? Come spend a day with me as a 304. I have a trick that loves when my cat is a little sweaty. So before his bookings, I always go to the gym first. I gave him exactly what he asked for, plus a little more. But anywho, after I left the gym, y'all, I was so hungry I could eat your baby daddy. But instead, I settled for some Chick-fil-A. After that, I went home, took a shower, changed my clothes, and then I headed over to my doctor's appointment. I had an appointment with my orthopedics because it felt like my legs were still behind my head. My doctor said I probably just need a new profession, but clearly she don't know what she's talking about. So next.
Yeah, I promise I'm not trying to be funny. I promise I'm not. But is she really out here trying to flex, making it seem like she's living a lavish luxury life? And her doctor don't know what she's talking about or what they talking about because, you know, I'm making all of this lavish money and you talking about I need to change my profession. Oh, no. Do you see how I'm living? Ma'am, you flexing with Chick-fil-A and McDonald's? Chick-fil-A and McDonald's. Then y'all out here bragging and boasting about being with nasty ass old men. I'm sorry. I don't want to lie down with a man who likes steak and box. Because that means that you are a bacterial infected man, in my opinion. Because if you like my box stank and sweaty and nasty, I mean, that means that that's what you're accustomed to. You're accustomed to dealing with all females that's like that. So you a nasty ass man. I wouldn't even want to be with you. But I mean, this is what y'all do. This is what y'all do. And we're stupid and we're pick-me's and we're jealous because you're able to go and buy McDonald's and Chick-fil-A. Because you're able to eat cheap crab legs. How much is crab legs, y'all? Y'all know I'm plant-based, so I don't know. Let me see. And eating plant-based is not cheap, just to let y'all know. But let me see. How much is the damn crab legs? It says crab legs are graded by size. So this tells you how many legs you will get in a pound. If, for example, you see 10 to 13 on the packaging, you'll get between 10 and 13 legs per pound. Okay. And it's saying that 1 pound of crab legs is anywhere from 10 to as much as $30 per pound. Are you serious? $10, $30, that's so cheap. Is it really? Yeah, because he spent $30 on my crab legs. Period. I'm high value. Really, ma'ams? This is what y'all are bragging and boasting about. This is pitiful work. She out here pulling up to Chick-fil-A and McDonald's after giving sweaty coochie to a dirty, nasty old man. And she feel like she's, you know, living the luxury life. And the meal was only $4.39. Girl, if you don't get out of my face.
I'm a bad bitch first, and I'm a hot mom immediately after. Because before I knew it, it was time to go to football practice with my son. Now, once football practice was over, that should have been my cue to get dinner started. Now, we ain't talking about what I should have did, because what I did instead was go ahead and get us some Chinese food.
You still eating. You know what? This right here is what really pissed me off. These hoes be having children. Okay, that's what pissed me off. They have children out here and they're all on social media talking about, oh yeah, you know, because I live like this and I can afford that and I get this from my trick and I give sweaty coochie. And have whole human beings that they birth on this planet able to have access to these things, able to have young classmates. They can potentially ridicule them and shame them for these things. And I'm tired of y'all. Okay, if you don't want to do it for yourself, do it for your children, please. Because I'm telling y'all right now, doing all of that for crab legs, Chinese food, McDonald's and Chick-fil-A, and a raggedy ass hotel room, it is not worth it. Please, it is not worth it. Have some morals, have some value, have some standards for yourself. This is not nothing to glamorize and be proud about. Be a righteous young lady that respects her body, that respects herself enough to say, you know what, I'm not even going to put a price tag on my vagina. I'm not going to put a price tag on my body. I'm not going to put a price tag on myself. I have a lot of integrity. I have a lot more self-worth and dignity. I'm not going to maneuver like that. So I'm going to tell y'all right now, the men in the future, and you're going to want one, the quality good men in the future that you're going to want, need, and desire, they are not, I repeat, not going to take you seriously. They're not even going to look your way. And your children are going to suffer too. Because they have to also bear the weight of your choices. And it's disturbing. And y'all should be a lot more ashamed than y'all are. And we do need to be like Chrissy and bring back shame. Yes, we do. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe. We need to shame some people into being righteous, into doing the self-work, the self-reflecting, to figure out, why do I want to be a part of this type of lifestyle? Why am I viewing myself to be so cheap? We have to do that. And I feel like by us doing that, more and more young women will be turned off from living particular lifestyles, indulging in particular activities, and, you know, just being very mindful and aware of what they are choosing to do with their lives, because it does matter and it can and will follow you. Y'all are all on social media with this, which means that y'all don't have any shame. So we do need to be shamed for this. This type of stuff is not to be celebrated. Y'all are really playing up and romanticizing 304 culture. And y'all are not being real about the realities. The reality is, a lot of y'all do deal with violent situations. A lot of y'all do end up on drugs. A lot of y'all do end up, you know, X'd out. Y'all end up reckless and ran through in the streets, stuck in the streets, for the streets. Nobody wants that. And Chrissy is absolutely right when she's saying that y'all are marketing to young, impressionable minds. Young women are looking up to y'all like, oh, well, damn, I want to do that too. No, you don't, man. They're not going to tell you about the STDs that they call. They're not going to tell you about the baby deletions. They're not going to tell you about how they got robbed. You did all those splits and tricks all for him not to pay you. They're not going to tell you all of that. They're going to just glamorize this to make themselves feel better and to try to make you all feel like, oh, yeah, they are living better than me. They are doing better than me. I need to get like her. No, you don't. She don't even want to be like her. But yeah, salute to all the young ladies out there, or women in general out there, that are bringing back the shaming of unrighteous, uncleanly lifestyles that do lead to self-destruction, that do lead to a path of nowhere. And please continue to stand your ground. Do not allow society to shame y'all into saying, oh, okay, well, let me just mind my business. No, absolutely not. You know this is trifling. You know this is disgusting. You know this is, again, destructive. So stand up for that. And stop allowing them to make you feel less than, or make you feel like you don't love women, or you're not a girl's girl, because you are standing up against what is wrong. Women like me and Chrissy actually call these things out because we do care about you. We do want the best for you. And we know this is not the pathway to living a happy, healthy, fulfilling life. But anyway, y'all let me know y'all's thoughts, opinions, and feedback about this in the comment section down below. I look forward to what I got to say. And yeah, please, young ladies out there that still have a chance, do the right thing. Find you a quality young man and build with him. Don't build him, build with him. All right. Make sure that you are viewing yourself in the highest of lights, the highest of regards, respecting your body, respecting yourself enough to make the proper decisions, not selling yourself short, not selling yourself cheap, not selling yourself at all. All right. But y'all like the video, share the video, subscribe. I'm going to see y'all in the next dope discussion. Much love and peace to my crown heads.